Hi there, it's Sam Silversides again, and I wanted to show you now a easier, or let's say more accessible version of the Sun Salutation, Sūrya Namaskāra, which you can practice and teach to yourself. So I'll turn to the side in a moment, but the first thing we'll do to modify the classical position is separate our feet. So they're about hip-width apart, and they're both pointing forward in parallel. And we can perform samastitihi like this. So, turning to the side, recall that there are 9 vinyasas in the first Sun Salutation, the first Sūrya Namaskāra. So we'll go through each 9 positions, and I'll show you some variations of each form. So just collect yourself at the top of your mat. Take a moment to initiate a kind of ujjayi pranayama, a soft, flowing breath. In and out through your nose. And on your next exhalation, release the arms down by your side. Then as you inhale, reach up, spin the outer edges of your hands, leave the arms nice and wide apart, and the head could come back slightly. As you exhale, come into a forward fold. You can bend the knees if you're stiff or injured, and you can even take the hands onto the legs if they don't make it to the floor. On Trini, straighten the lower back as best as you can, straighten the legs as best as you can, and lift your gaze. For Chatwari, as you exhale, step back to a high plank position and finish the exhalation by coming all the way down and try to do it with nice integrity. Then point the feet, and for Pancha, we'll do Bhujangasana instead of the upward facing dog. So as you inhale, peel the chest up off the mat, leave the elbows wide, and the shoulders will stay down away from the ears. As you exhale, tuck the toes under, push back onto your hands and your knees, and go directly into your downward facing dog. So here, you may need to have your knees bent, and that's a nice way to practice the pose, especially allowing the groins to fold deeply and allowing the spine to elongate nicely. Eventually, as the flexibility develops, you may be able to straighten the legs, but for now, let's just practice it with bent knees. Stay here for 5 full rounds of the breath. You could be gazing between the knees or between the big toes. And at the end of the 5th exhalation, lift the heels, bend the knees even more as you curl your tail, look forward, and then walk yourself up as close as you can. If you can't keep the hands on the floor, that's no problem. Then inhale into Sapta, lengthening. As you exhale, you may even feel more open already, possibly getting the fingers towards the floor. And then Nava, lifting the head up, inhaling, reaching all the way back up. Samastitihi, exhaling.